The mainstream media's portrayal of Christians has been a subject of concern for many years, with numerous instances of biased reporting and outright lies. This phenomenon is multifaceted, and there are several reasons why the mainstream media engages in this behavior. One primary reason is the media's inherent secular and liberal bias, which often leads to a lack of understanding and empathy towards Christian values and principles. Many journalists and media personalities are products of liberal arts education and hail from urban, secular backgrounds, which can create a cultural divide between them and their Christian counterparts. This divide is evident in the way they report on Christian-related issues, often focusing on controversies and scandals while ignoring the positive contributions of Christians to society. For example, the media's coverage of the Catholic Church's handling of the sex abuse scandal has been extensive, but the same level of scrutiny is not applied to other institutions that have faced similar scandals. Another reason for the media's lying about Christians is the tendency to view them as a monolithic group, which is far from the truth. Christianity is a diverse faith with numerous denominations, each with its own unique traditions and practices. However, the media often lumps all Christians together, portraying them as a homogeneous group that is intolerant, bigoted, and out of touch with modern society. This stereotype is perpetuated through caricatures of Christians as Bible-thumping, homophobic, and anti-intellectual, which is a gross misrepresentation of the complexity and diversity of Christian thought and practice. The media's lies about Christians can also be attributed to the influence of special interest groups and ideological agendas. Organizations such as the Freedom from Religion Foundation and the American Civil Liberties Union clearly have a vested interest in promoting a secular and anti-Christian narrative. These groups often lobby the media to present a skewed view of Christianity, emphasizing its perceived shortcomings while ignoring its many contributions to society. The media's willingness to accommodate these agendas is driven by a desire to appear progressive and inclusive, even if it means distorting the truth about Christianity. Furthermore, the media's lies about Christians can be seen as a form of cultural revenge against the perceived dominance of Christianity in Western society. For many years, Christianity was the dominant faith in the Western world, and its values and principles shaped the cultural and social landscape. However, with the advent of secularism and pluralism, the media has become a bastion of anti-Christian sentiment, seeking to undermine the faith's influence and reputation. This is evident in the way the media highlights Christian controversies while dampening or ignoring similar issues in other faith communities. The consequences of the media's lies about Christians are far-reaching and can have a profound impact on public perception and opinion. By perpetuating negative stereotypes and emphasizing controversy over fact, the media creates a toxic environment in which Christians are marginalized and persecuted. The lack of nuanced and balanced reporting on Christian issues can also lead to a breakdown in dialogue and understanding between Christians and non-Christians, exacerbating social and cultural divisions. In conclusion, the mainstream media's lies about Christians are a complex phenomenon driven by a combination of secular bias, ideological agendas, and cultural revenge. The media's failure to provide balanced and nuanced reporting on Christian issues has created a toxic environment in which Christians are stereotyped, marginalized, and persecuted. It is essential for Christians to engage with the media and promote a more accurate and positive portrayal of their faith, while also advocating for greater diversity and representation in the media industry. By doing so, Christians can help to break down the cultural and social barriers that have been created by the media's lies and promote a more inclusive and compassionate society. Ultimately, a more balanced and accurate portrayal of Christianity can only be achieved through a concerted effort to challenge the media's narratives and promote a more nuanced understanding of the Christian faith.